Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. That's hot but really good. I am going to be drinking coffee throughout this video. I will try to edit it out as much as possible. Really fast though, how cute is this mug? This yellow, the heck is this called? Handle? I don't know. Anyway, is what grabbed my attention. I actually got this in an airport. I saw it and was like, I should have bought two, but. So I wanted to do a video for Thanksgiving. I think I did one last year, maybe even the year before. I just love these videos just because I feel like some people want to wear makeup on Thanksgiving. It's funny though, because I always think, oh, if I were to wear makeup on Thanksgiving, this is what I wear. And every Thanksgiving I never wear makeup. Probably also why I never take pictures. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to keep it kind of natural though, just because, I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Probably not going to wear makeup. I am going to use, jumping right in, I'm going to use this Kosas tinted face oil. I'm wondering if I should use, no, I'm not even going to use primer. And then I'm going to use my Obagi Hydrate Moisturizer to mix this in. I kind of just eyeball it. That's how much, whoops. That's how much moisturizer I'm using. And yeah, I love this concoction. So how I do it is I kind of like make a little indent in there. And then I just add the Kosas oil on top. This is the perfect no makeup look. And I'm just going to rub this in with my fingers. You can use a brush or a sponge, but your fingers work really well too. And if we're being honest, I really like, it looks like I'm wearing nothing. Like I still have that scar there. I think that's from a pimple. You can still see like, I have like some like freckles and stuff. So you can still see this completely. If you want something that's more full coverage, you definitely have to like use something else. Cause this is not going to give you a lot of coverage. That's kind of what attracted me about it. I really like how it's very like skin-like. You can definitely always go in and like spot conceal, which I'm not going to do today, but you could. I'm going to go in with the Fenty, her color corrector. What is this? Well, it's eye brightener. Bright Fix, whatever. I love this stuff. I talked about it in my last video, or I used it, I believe. And I just think it's so good. It works so well at covering up under eye circles. And then I recently, I don't know when she posted it, but it popped up on my feed. Rihanna using her concealer. And oh my gosh. Okay, so that is the reel, I guess. And you see how it's just like blending out so perfect? I was like, okay. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. I have the Fenty Concealer in the shade 310. I haven't used this in a hot dang minute. But after watching Rihanna's video, I was like, OMG. I want to use that. So yeah, I am so excited. So excited for Thanksgiving. I have no idea why. I mean, it's a, it's a fun holiday, but for some reason this year, I'm just really excited for it. I'm going to try to learn how to make my mom's, what is it? Sweet potato. Her sweet potato pie, oh my gosh, is so good. So I'm going to try to figure out how she makes that. The hard thing with my mom and like cooking like her recipes, and I feel like this is probably for a lot of people with like family recipes, is that she doesn't have measurements for like anything. So I already know how it's going to go. I'm going to ask her like, well, how much of that are you using? And she's going to be like, I don't know, about this much. And then she'll just kind of throw it in there. And I'm like, okay, that's not going to help me. So I we'll see how that goes. I think that's a good amount. It definitely brightens. I feel like my light is just not bright enough. I feel like I need to pull it down more. I have one major light, but it's on a C-stand and it's too high because I'm like short. I need to pull it down, but the C-stand doesn't go down any lower. But I feel like this is dark. Hold on, let me try to brighten it up. Okay, so this is legit as bright as I can make this. If it's still not bright enough when I edit, I think I'm gonna have to buy a new C-stand, which stinks because that one was kind of pricey. I'm gonna do just a little bit more and maybe just a little bit. Again, we want this to be practical, so. Okay, so because I did do some concealer, I am going to set just a little bit. And like always, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath, what is this? The Perfection powder. So I'm just gonna take some of this. I don't want it to be too much. I just want a little bit just to set down that concealer. I was actually in Sephora earlier today, and I was talking to one of the Sephora employees, and we were talking about concealer, and Pat McGrath's concealer came up, and she was like, do you, because I had mentioned it in conversation, and she's like, do you like it? I was like, girl, I love her concealer. And then we started talking about her foundation, and then we started talking about this powder, and I was like, have you tried any of it? And she's like, no, because we don't sell it. Because some Sephoras, as I'm sure most of you guys know if you're familiar with Sephora at all, not every Sephora sells everything. And so she's like, no, we don't have it, so I've never tried it. I was like, listen up. I was like, you need to go to any Sephora, literally any Sephora that sells Pat McGrath, and get her stuff. I was like, I'm not even kidding. Her stuff is amazing. So, okay, so I'm going to go in with the Hula Caramel Bronzer. I have not used this guy in a long time. But speaking of Hula, so again, saw it on Instagram and saw a Hula highlighter. I'm such an idiot. This Hula highlighter is so old. It's like called Cookie or something. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. And I don't know why I've never seen it. I think it's like, my friend told me she's like, that came out a couple years ago. But it came out because I have this group chat with two friends, and we're all like obsessed with makeup. And so I was like, you guys, I need this bronzer, or not bronzer. I was like, I need this highlighter. It is so nice. And my friend Lexi was like, oh yeah, I love that. She's like, that's my favorite. And I was like, oh, it's not new. And she's like, no. I felt like such an idiot. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's like this sugar cookie or cookie, so I don't know, something. But I was just like, dang it. And now the sale's over, so I can't get it on sale. Going in with the Hula, the regular, just the regular bronzer. I like to use this one because it's kind of, well, it's typically too light to bronze, but it's perfect for a nose contour. So you can barely see it on my skin tone, but for my nose, I feel like it's perfect. And I always go up here. This coffee is so good. It's Nespresso. So I have an espresso machine. I have the Nespresso Virtuo, and this is the Bianco Leggero. It's so good. For blush, I am going to go into this. This is She's So LA. So this is Patrick Ta's blush. So this is the cream one, and then this is the, oh, that like matches my nail polish, kind of. This is the powder, so you can layer if you want, but Again, realistically, if I get makeup on Thanksgiving, I'm not layering anything. So we're just going to put some of this on. I am so bummed. I really wish I had gotten that highlighter. It was so funny. I was in Sephora looking around and I forgot that I wanted to look at that freaking highlighter. And then of course, later on, after I had left Sephora, I remembered. And I was like, oh yeah. And for highlight, since we're not using the Hula one, because we don't have it, I'm gonna go in with this one. I believe this is the one I used in my last video. This is the I Need a Nude Glow by Natasha Denona. This one is so pretty. Oh, that looks like stark white on me for some reason. Maybe it's the lighting. And that is really accentuating. This is really accentuating all the texture on my skin though. That's the only bad thing with highlight. I feel like if your skin looks great, then the highlight looks great. If your skin doesn't look great, yeah, my skin has seen better days. I don't feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's having a moment right now. Speaking of which, I am so excited because I am getting a facial on Tuesday. So, and I feel like it couldn't have come at a better time just because I feel like my skin needs it. Although I just thought of that, I don't typically like to wear makeup like right after a facial, you know what I mean? Just because, I don't know, I feel like your skin's been like, and this is a Hydra facial, so it's, you know, it's not super aggressive. It's not like a peel or something, but it's like, it's still, I don't know if I want to wear makeup. So this might be another year where there's no Thanksgiving makeup. We shall see. Okay. I am going to fill in my eyebrows. This is just a little baby one. I got it in a set. And this is the Precisely My Brow, shade number 6. And I am just going to fill that in ever so lightly on any like bald spots. Not really trying to do like too perfect of a brow. Okay, so for the lips, I have a new lipstick that I want to show you guys. And then I have 2 lip liners that we can swatch and figure out which one to use. But first, this is by, and this is real bougie, but this is by Burberry. Burberry. There we go. It's called Burberry Kisses. So fancy. And this is in the shade 08 Monogram Brown. This is such a pretty color. And how cute is that name? Monogram Brown. Oh, and look, okay, I did save this so I could show you guys. This is how it came in the mail. I like had to rip it open, so like it's not super pretty anymore. But look at this packaging. Can you guys see that? See, it was ripped there, but it came with this like fancy like sticker. And then it came in here. I was like, this is adorable. And then they gave me this fancy envelope for my receipt. I was like, all this for a lipstick? So cute. And so this is what the packaging looks like. I have used it a couple of times, but I want to wait to throw it away just so I can show you guys. Look how pretty mine has stains. Ignore that, but how pretty is this? And this isn't, so it's a lid, but like if you put it on the wrong way, it won't go on. It magnetizes. You guys see? And it like magnetizes in place. Crazy. So this is what the color looks like. It's this really pretty brown shade. Love. This has fall written all over it. I feel like this has Thanksgiving written all over it. So yes. And the two lip liners I picked are, this is by Kylie Cosmetics. This is in the shade 609 Iced Latte. So I'm going to put this one right next to it. Her lip liner is so creamy. Oh, I love it. So that's like if you wanted to do a little bit of a darker lip liner. And then this one is Patrick Ta's Oshi Single. And I'll do this on this side. They're close, but Patrick Ta's a little bit lighter. So that's this one over here. I mean, the actual lipstick, even though, what did I say the name was? Monogram Brown. Even though it's Monogram Brown, I mean, it's not compared to these two lip liners, which I feel like these lip liners are like browns. The actual lipstick has a little bit more like pink, a little bit of mauve in there. So let's try Patrick Ta. So that's what I'm going to use. I should have moisturized my lips. I should have been moisturizing my lips this whole time because they're dry, but okay guys, this is the final look. Yes, very Thanksgiving. I tried to leave, I think I'm going to leave the clips in of me doing like my eyes because normally I do that off camera, but I just wanted to make sure I showed everything because this really wasn't that hard. It didn't take that long. I feel like this is a very wearable look that's not going to take you a long time if you are somebody who wants to wear makeup on Thanksgiving, which you should if you want to. But yeah, it's just easy. Easy, fun, pretty. I feel like it'll photograph well. And yeah, I like the way it turned out. Lipstick, I love. I don't have a ton of Burberry lipsticks. I do have one more. Oh, I lied. I have two more. But I think I'm going to save those for another video. But yeah, so let me guys. Oh my gosh. It's late and I'm out of coffee, as you can tell. Let me know if you guys like the look. Yeah, if you have any questions about any of the products, let me know. And also, I brought out my little Frosty that I I might have to move him though because my head is too big and it's in the way, you can't see him. So I might have to move him like right there by the tree. So anyways, yes, let me know if you guys liked the video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye guys.